Hi, good afternoon everybody again. Good afternoon second year business BA financial management to C A and B. So for today, what I will discuss for today is all about this. All right? So it's all about business administration and the policy between international trade system in Asia Pacific and in United States. So for my outline, so number one of the topic that I will be discussing is the general agreements on tariff trades and World Trade Organization. For number two, regional economic integration. Number three, we have the European Union. And then for the last one, we have the regional trading blocks. Okay. So, for number one, so I would like to discuss with you the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade for World Trade Organization. This is what you call so-called GATT or GATT for World Trade Organization, WTO. So, the collapse of international economy occurred during the Great Depression between World War I and World War II. So, mga panahon na to, no, collapse talaga ang economy, stop ang pag-trading ng mga bawat bansa, at wala talagang profit making na nangyari. By raising the tariff and quota barriers, each nation believed that it could help its industries and citizens. Sabi nila, pag tinaasan yung barriers natin regarding tariff trades and then yung mga quotas ng bawat bansa, makakatulong daw ito sa trade system ng bawat bansa, pati na rin sa mga mamamayan nito. In 1947, representative of leading trading nation have met in Havana, Cuba, and they created the ITO. So, ITO means International Trade Organization. And one of the mission of this was to promote international trade. So, next. GATT. Okay? So, GATT, ito yung General Agreement on Tariff Trade. No? Its mission was taken over the GATT, which was developed as part of Havana's conference. The goal of GATT was to promote free, competitive trading environment that benefit efficient producer. So, in order to help countries and in order to benefit its citizen, international business compete world markets regardless of nationality and sought to ensure international trade that conducted with non-discriminatory basis. So, sabi dito sa GATT Association that was formulated in Havana Conference, kailangan daw para magkaroon ng magandang pamumuhay ang bawat bansa, magkaroon ng magandang trading system or inferential preferences of trading, kailangan daw ang agreement na kailangan magkaroon sila ng free trading and non-discriminatory trading basis, no? Next. For World Trade Organization, it was founded in 1995 and it is comprised of 153 member countries and 30 observer countries. Ang WTO has primary goal. Number one, to promote trade flow by encouraging nations to adopt non-discriminatory and unpredictable trade policy. Number two, to reduce remaining trade barriers through multilateral negotiations. And for number three, to establish impartial procedure for resolving trade dispute among members. The WTO is focused on reducing barriers to trade services. One approach currently in use is the principle of national treatment, in which a country treats foreign firms the same as it treats domestic firm. So, yun. Yun tayo. Next slide. And then we have also regional economic integration. So, this is a form of integration wherein countries are seeking or seeking to integrate their companies to open new markets for businesses and lower prices for their consumers. So one of the aim for this regional economic integration is to have harmonious trading between countries, no? Ito nga yung sabi natin na new markets, new business, but lower price of commodity. There are 5 types of regional economic integration between countries. Pwede siyang free trade area, pwede siyang custom union, pwede siyang common market, no? Pwede siyang economic union or political union. Kaya nga meron tayong friendship, no? Etong Pilipinas, member tayo ng ASEAN para magkaroon tayo ng tinatawag nating free trade area. So, pwede tayo makapagpalitan ng ating produkto, makapag-export, pero mababa lang yung babayaran nating tariff trade. Free trade area. A free trade area eliminates all barriers to trade among member countries, but allow each country to establish their own external barriers, no? One of the problem with free trade area is potential trade deflation, whereby non-member country try to avoid trade barriers by initially exporting their product to a member country with low trade barriers, then re-export the product to a member country with high trade barriers. So, ano ibig sabihin na to? So, halimbawa ako ay export ko yung produkto ko dun sa bansang merong tinatawag nating deflation dahil siya ay non-member country para ma-avoid yung tinatawag nating trade barriers. Pero itong mga member na to, itong mga country na to, because they are they try to avoid barriers, they have low trade barriers also, no? Low yung tax rate nila. And then, when they re-export your product, so, halimbawa, galing sa kanila yung produkto ko, halimbawa, ang produkto ko ay nyog, ibabagsak ko sa kanila. Tapos, sila, ang gagawin nila doon sa produkto kong nyog, ide-develop nila into langis, no? I-re-export nila yung product ko to the member country with high trade barriers. No? I-export nila yun doon sa countries na pwede nilang pagbentahan pero high trade barriers naman, 'di ba? Next, custom union. So, a custom union combines or eliminate barriers to internal trade among member countries with adoption of common external trade policy towards members. Example, a current example of custom union in Mercosur Accord, an agreement among Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Ito namang sa custom union, kapag kayo ay friendship, member, no? So, meron kayong tinatawag na free trade. So, pwede kayo makapagpalitan ng goods nyo without any barriers, no? Without any tax rate na mahal. Next, we have the common market. Common market combines the element of custom union with a policy that allows for the mobility of factor and production. The European Union is the example of common market. So, pag sinabi natin common market, pwede tayong makapagpalitan ng mga produkto natin kahit saang bansa pa tayo makipagpalitan basta member siya ng organisasyon natin tulad ng European market o yung European Union. Number 4, we have economic union. An economic union eliminates trade barriers between member country. Only that they establish common external trade policy follows a policy of factor mobility that coordinates economic policy of a member country. For example, an economic union for Belgium, Luxembourg, economic union. In addition, the European Union is currently moving forward towards economic union status. So, eto, meron tayong external trade policy na tinatawag. So, may mobility na tinatawag. So, hindi tayo mahirapan mag-export, import na mga produkto natin. Kasi nga, EU siya. Isa yung, may free trade siya, at isa yung currency na ginagamit sa EU. 2.5, no? So, we have political union. A political union combines the element of economic union with added features of complete political integration. So, sa political union, no, meron tayong policy wherein we encompass political economic integration by union effectively to transform itself into one country. Example na lang ay ang EU. So, lahat ng mga bansa sa Europe na member ng EU ay friends. They have common law regarding business trades. And then next, we have the European Union. Okay, so European Union consists of 27 countries, currently belong to EU, making the world richest market with the GDP of 14.4 trillion, much bigger and much higher than the United States Union. Okay, EU is governed by 4 organizations. So we have the Council for Economic Union, the European Commission, the European Parliament, and the European Court of Justice. So, yan. So, Economic Union consists of 27 countries with 27 members. Each has different government system. And EU has only one main decision-making body. The European Union also is composed of 27 individuals whose loyalty is to the EU rather than their home countries. For European Parliament, it is made of 785 elected representatives in each and every country. It is the weakest of the government body. It originally acted in consultative manner of EU making policy but has expanded role under the Maastricht Treaty. For the last one, we have the European Court of Justice. It interprets the meaning of EU law and ensures EU regulations and policies are followed by the member states. So we have the NAFTA for North America, and we also have the Caribbean Basin or CBI for Central America. We also have the Central American Dominican Republic Free Trade or CAFTA-DR. So we will no longer discuss the NAFTA. So very broad ang ng NAFTA, no. Hindi na natin siya yung Caribbean, hindi na rin, very broad, and CAFTA. Additional trading blocks are the Australian-New Zealand Agreement, no? Next, we have the Association for Southeast Asia or ASEAN. This includes the Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and the other countries in in Southeast Asia. We also have Asian Free Trade Area or the AFTA. This includes China as well, the Asian country, and the Middle East Asia. The Middle East part of Asia. And then the South Africa Development Coordination Conference or SADCC and the Economic Community for West African States. So that's all for this afternoon. I hope you guys understand everything in my discussion. So if one of the topic or one of the slides seems to blurry your mind or seems that you think that it's questionable in your thoughts, you could ask your question down below my video. And I am just waiting for the questions. Sasagutin ko rin naman later for clarifications. For your for your PT this week, I would like you to to cut a specific news in a newspaper, hindi tabloid, newspaper, about issues regarding export and import policy, especially ngayon dito sa Pilipinas, at marami pang bansa like ASEAN country. Nagkakaroon sila ng problema dahil nga karamihan ng mga bansa naman talaga, karamihan ng exporter ay down because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So cut out lang kayo and then you're going to explain your comment on how we are going to resolve the problem issues. So, I hope you guys is enjoying my afternoon or enjoying your afternoon watching my YouTube channel. Thank you because you have had subscribe on it. And see you again next week, ha? Pakipasa na lang sa messenger lahat ng mga ginawa ninyo para ma-check ko later. Thank you!